Hey, um, I want to talk about the splenic flexure syndrome and uh, and medications and mental health. Um, Maybe some people don't identify with this at all, and this is why I make this, because maybe someone will. But I have the splenic flexure syndrome induced mechanically by adhesions on my chest, and it's destroyed my life. Absolutely destroyed my life. The reason I make this particular one is because right at this moment, I'm getting mentally ill because I don't know. My syndrome has gotten much worse, and I don't know if it's to do with my diet. It's to do with I use this, which is like a puffer for CBD, and it's got the lowest THC amount you can imagine, but that doesn't matter. Sometimes it makes my psychological state worse, but so I make this because it's gotten much worse. And why I don't know exactly. I increased my vegetables in my diet, but that's about the most I've increased of anything. I didn't increase anything else. I drink the same water, I do the same exercise. My abdomen is so swollen, and I take these medications, Buscopan and Diacetyl, that bring it down. So I don't understand. It's never been like it is right now. So I'm wondering what's going on. I'm gonna have to go get a blood test. But I wake up in the morning, and when I wake up in the morning, I'll come right here and I'll start eating, and then I'm like, holy crap, it's sticking into my side and my rib, my spleen, and it hurts so much. And the more it's jabbing in up into my rib, the more my psychological state gets worse. So I can get really nervous, agitated, irritable, even to the point of like psychotic symptoms. I have PTSD, so I don't know, and there's other things going on too. But I make this to say, be careful when you're taking, so I take opioids for pain. I can't avoid it. My life would be horrible without them. Take the proper measures and stuff, because you can take it and all of a sudden you're like, holy crap, it gets much worse. Sometimes it gets better. But this is one thing, this CBD that I'm using in a vaporizer, that is really kind of alarming me. So I noticed at the beginning of the day it's not so bad. I use it 3 times a day, and I just have like 2 little puffs. I take next to nothing. And I notice it's the second time around, so it's after a meal, then I go for a walk and I have a puff of it, and I come back. It might be the walk too making it worse, but I don't think so. I think my CBD, it's quite possible that it's making the constipation worse. So what does constipation mean? Some people don't know what that means. Does it just mean you don't have a bowel movement? No. So, there's impaction, right? That means even if a person's going to the bathroom properly and going every day, impaction can still happen. That's just, it means it's backing up. But what so I don't like talking about this, believe me. What I think is that, so you have your stool and your transverse colon, whatever, and it goes up into your spleen. And when it goes up into your spleen, what happens is, I seriously don't like talking about this, but say you have your stool, okay? And your stool is like in a cylinder shape, whatever. The outside may be consistent, like it should be nice, but the center of it may be extremely hard, and it may jab into your side, and that's what happens. So I say be careful of the medications you have to take, because it really can make a difference. And the reason I make this is because it's affecting my mental health quite a lot. In 2013, my adhesions completely attached to my chest. It pulled so hard, you can see on my belly buttons even pulled upward. Yeah, I developed this syndrome, and it destroyed me. It destroyed my personality. It destroyed everything about me. You can see the circles around my eyes. I'm so tired because of this. I have 6 intractable pains. Intractable, incurable, relenting pains. This, if you knew what my other pains were, and you listen to this, you'd be wondering why I'm complaining about this. But it is the one that I'm complaining about. It's really bad. Anyways, I guess your GI tract is, next to your brain. Yeah, your GI tract is next as far as your overall health, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's number 1. Can't have one without the other anyways, but be careful with medications. Be careful with everything you eat, everything you take, everything. The food list to avoid for this, gluten, lactose, all that stuff, you can have some of it, but it makes me sick. But the list is so inclusive. If you go over the list, look it up on Google, what not to have with it, and you'll see that you're going to be next to no pleasure in eating ever again. That's what it sure feels like. And some of the people watching this may think, oh, well, I'm not like that. Well, that may be fine, but you're a lucky one then. But I'm guessing that may not mostly be true, like 99%. It sucks. You can hardly eat anything. But, there are treatments, Buscopan, Dicetel. I use those, and I use supplements. I eat right. That's what I do. Protein diet. Yeah. Be careful what you use.